Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here on my YouTube channel. Today I woke up and I just really wanted to film something, but I didn't know exactly what. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any video ideas for me, and someone said that I should let Thibo, my dog, choose my makeup. I remember when I adopted Thibo. For those of you that don't know, I have a rescue dog from Ireland. I live and am from Sweden, so he has traveled many hours to come to me. He was 2.5 years old when I adopted him. I don't really know what kind of background he has, and Thibo is a very active dog. He's a small Pomeranian mix. We have done a DNA result on him and all of that. I have videos on it. You can go and watch that if you want to see more of Thibo. But when I rescued him and when I adopted him and I made like some videos with him, I realized that not a lot of you guys are that interested in dogs. So I just haven't really filmed that much with him anymore because you guys don't want to see it, and then I do some videos just for me, which I can tell because my views are really bad on those videos, but I do them because I want to do them, and then I do some videos mostly because you guys want to see them. But whatever, this is both makeup and a little dog content. I have picked out three makeup products of each section, if that makes sense. Like 3 foundations, 3 concealers, and so on and so on. But to make it a little bit more fun, I've added 2 foundations that I like and 1 foundation that I don't like, and 2 concealers that I like and 1 concealer that I don't like, and so on and so on. We'll see what happens. I don't know, you guys don't know, Thibo for sure doesn't know. So I'm just gonna pick out the section by section, put them on the floor, and I'll just let him choose or I don't know, sniff the thing that he wants. We'll see how that works. Alright, so I'm gonna put the House Labs foundation there, the Second Skin, the Body Shop foundation, and the Swede Glass Skin foundation. Or should I put them maybe like that? So let's call Thibo and see which one he picks. Oh, babies. Hej älsklingen! Hej! Hej bebis! Vänta! Sitt! Får du vänta? Lägger jag ut också här. En där, en där och en där. Så får du välja. Varsågod. Okej. Vill du välja den eller den? Aha, den väljer du bra! This might not be the easiest, but he chose the House Labs, so let's go in with that one. So we have the Milk Concealer, the House Labs Concealer, and the NYX Bear With Me Concealer. Okay. Ja, varsågod. Okay, he just went for his ball. Kan du inte välja en produkt? Den eller den? Kan du välja den eller den? Oh no. Alltså. Okay. He just dropped his, this is a hedgehog, his favorite toy, but he rolled it onto the NYX concealer. So I guess that's the one that he chose. This is gonna be, yeah, this is what we're doing today. LH Cosmetics Infinity bronzer there, the NYX Buttermelt bronzer, and the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put some candy on them, and hopefully you will choose one of them that way. Okay, så jag lägger en där Thibo. Och så lägger jag en där. Och varsågod. Oh, tog du buttermilk? Varsågod. Okay, so he chose the NYX buttermelt. This is a much better way to do this. And this is the Hourglass Devoted liquid or cream blush. And then we have the Juvia's Place Blush Lily and the About Face Cheek Freak blush. Varsågod. Oh, Juvia's Place. Okay, so he got the one in the middle again. It might be a thing that he wants to do. Varsågod. Ska vi testa en gång till då? Du åt inte ens upp den här. Varsågod. This time I'm just gonna take them a little bit further apart. We'll see if he goes for the middle again, then we might have to do something else. Okay, so we have the About Face highlighter, Nabla Ozone highlighter, and Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. Oh, varsågod. Går du på Charlotte Tilbury, duktig kille? Alright, the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. Alright, so next up, I didn't know what type of eyeshadow palette I should choose. So I just took all of my Trixie eyeshadow palettes. I love them all, but you know, I don't know. We'll just see which one he picks. And I'm not gonna do any candy. I'll just let him think that there's candy on these. Thibo? Varsågod. Vilken väljer du då? Did you choose this one maybe? Aha, den. Eller den. Okay, this is confusing. Let's just say that he picked this one. Alright, I'm gonna let you do whatever you want to do soon, Thibo. But first off, you're just gonna have to pick my lips. So I have, I would say, two options that I don't really want, or like, yeah. And then we have three things that I want, or like, you know. So we have the Lime Crime Wicked Liquid Lipstick. Whoops. We have the Anastasia Lip Velvet in Kiss. We have the NYX Fat Oil Lip Gloss in Newsfeed. We have the Loud Cosmetics Gloss and Go in Millionaire. And then we have the Trixie Cosmetics Vegan Agenda Lip Gloss. Kan du välja en? Åh, vad är den? Ja, förlåt, störde jag dig? Jag välde. Okay, it seems to pick this one. Or maybe, or I don't know, he just goes for the middle. Okay, so he lays down with the Loud Cosmetics Millionaire. So let's go in with that. Jag älskar dig. Jag älskar dig. My dog has picked what type of makeup I should use today, and we're just gonna get started. First of all, we have the House Labs Triclone Skin Tick Foundation. I have it in the shade 100 Light Neutral. It might not be the right shade for me right now because I'm very pale, and I got this when I was tanned. But this is actually one of my favorite foundations. It is such a beautiful finish, but now during summer I like a little bit more light coverage, and this is like a medium to full coverage, I would say, and I'm not about that now during summer, so that's why I haven't used it that much. So this is with and without, not the right shade as you can see, but the finish is just absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have the NYX Professional Makeup Bare With Me Concealer Serum Concealer. I used to love this concealer, and I still do, but I just have found other stuff. But when this came out, it was my favorite concealer. I would really recommend you guys to go and check it out. It's a very light to the touch or lightweight formula. It blends in like a dream, and it's not like too thick, but it still gives like, yeah, again, medium to high coverage, I would say. I really hope that you guys can see how beautiful these two products are. I would recommend them to anyone, either if you're dry or if you're oily or combo. Then for powder, I actually did pick out 3 different ones that I was gonna let Thibo choose from, but I just felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the powder that I always use nowadays. It's the Pixie H2O Skin Whale Powder in Translucent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and powder my skin like normal. And as you guys know, I usually just powder like underneath my eyes to set the concealer, to stop it from creasing. I'm gonna put some on the nose, more on like the sides of my nose, my forehead, because if not, my bangs is just gonna be a grease ball after this. And then I usually put a little bit here. And as you guys can see, this powder is amazing. I love it so much. It's like a filter for your skin. I'm actually really happy that Thibo chose this one because I've only used it once. It's the new NYX Professional Makeup Butter Melt Bronzer. And I did use it once, but I used way too much of it, so I got a little bit scared. So I'm gonna be a little bit more easy-handed, easy on the hand. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop up a little bit of it and then get the product into the brush like this. Okay, it's blending really nicely right now. Maybe a little bit too warm for my liking, if I should be completely honest. I'm sure number 1 would have been a great pick for me. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit on the nose. Now for blush, Thibo picked a really good one. And this is the Juvia's Place Blush Lily, and it's not the blush lighter that I have talked about before. It's just the normal like dewy blush, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit there. This is such a beautiful shade. And then I'm just gonna go in with a small fluffy brush like this. We'll see how much I should use. Okay, I'm using a little bit too much as usual. And a little bit on the nose. Okay, I tried to blend it in and then used a little bit more powder. And it's looking better. But it is a lot of blush. But we like a lot of blush, so it's fine. And then for highlight, this is actually the only product that Thibo chose that was one of the products that I didn't like. I can say that I don't like this one because I don't. It's not for me, you know? I think this is great for those of you that don't wear anything. If you want to do your makeup but you don't want to see your makeup, if that makes sense, then I guess this is great. I am, let's see, how do you even do this? Okay, like that. Just gonna push out a little bit. Oh, that was way too much. I didn't know that you would get that much product. Okay, shit. This is just the worst packaging ever. Like, I cannot. It's awful. Okay, let's see if we can use the sponge. That is really pretty. But the thing is, I can get this exact result with so many better, cheaper products with much better packaging. Next up, we have the Trixie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette in Bottle Blonde. And I don't even remember what kind of shades there are, but I guess purple? Purple and pinks and maroons and brown shimmers. So what should we do with this then? Let's go in with this like crease color kinda called Roller Set, and I'm gonna use it in my crease. Probably had some red still on my brush, but it's fine because we're gonna actually add the red on top of this, so for this it's fine. I'm just gonna do it here as well, at least here in the inner corner, and then the outer corner. I'm gonna leave the middle here without anything. People used to call this a halo eye, for those of you who don't know, back in the days, and it's a really cool way to do something super simple, but it just looks like you've spent a lot of time on it. Like just this, it might not look good now, but it still looks like there's something happening. So then I'm going in with the dark red maroon color called Frenemy. Frenemy, isn't that podcast called Frenemy? I'm gonna go ahead and apply this in the outer here. Pull it all the way up and go all the way down in the inner corner. So something like that, and then I'm just gonna add to it and make it a little bit darker, and then I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. I think I am satisfied with that. Now when we look super emo and like sad girl, we're gonna do something on the middle of the lid just to make it a little bit more fun. I really want to go in with this one, but I can already see that I've used it, so we're just gonna swatch these two. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use both of them. This one in the sides here, and then we're using the other shade called Wig. Using it more in the inner here. And then I'm gonna go in with the lighter one again and using it here in the middle. And then I'm gonna go in with just mascara and maybe a little bit of lashes. And I'm also gonna do my brows. But I actually think I'm gonna do that off cam because you guys have seen me do that a million times and it's not that fun. Brows and lashes are on, and I just feel like I need a little bit more darkness, so I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of the dark like green type of color called Lash Lift, and I'm just gonna darken the look even more. So here in the outer corner I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. When you're doing a dark look, like I can't just do a kind of dark look, I need it to be super dark and a lot of dimensions in here. Like that, and then a little bit here as well. So this is before and this is after, and for me, I just like this a lot more. Before we do the lips, I'm just gonna go in with a black eyeliner and I'm just gonna do something because I feel like we need to do something more. Like this look is not boring. It's a lot. I just need something else happening. So yeah, I think we're gonna do maybe like a little dot right here. Dots are always fun. Something bad. What else should we do? I have a hard time knowing when to stop. So yeah. This is the eyes. Now for the lips, I am of course going to go in with the Millionaire Gloss and Go lip gloss from Loud Cosmetics. The lip liners are from NYX Professional Makeup and I have Mauve and Natural. I'm just gonna do a little bit on the outer corner just because I do need a little bit more contour on my lips. For me, that overlines my lips a lot. Like if you just use two shades, it would just look way better. I know that some of you hate it, but it's my way of coping with not doing fillers, so yeah, just let me. And now lastly, some Millionaire lip gloss, and this is such a like 90s gloss. It is so pretty. And there's like glitters in there, but you can't feel the glitter. So it's super nice and comfortable. Alrighty, so this is the finished result. I gotta say, I love the result that we got. I really like all of the products, but once again, I really do not like the Charlotte Tilbury liquid highlighter. Also now when I can really tell after it's like settled a little bit, it is not looking good on my nose where I put the highlighter. It has completely ruined the base, and I would just rather not use that product again. But all of the other products, gorgeous. Okay, so before we end this video, I'm just gonna bring Thibo up so you guys can see him, so we can say goodbye together and I can thank him for the good pics. He just woke up. Okay, so tack för att du valde mitt smink idag, Thibo. Du valde jättebra. Det gjorde du bra ifrån dig. Ja, för du är en sån duktig kille. He's looking at me like this. Because he's so tired. Alright, so that is it for me. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you thought this was fun and if I should let Thibo choose more things like my, I don't know, hair color, nail style. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can for sure do that. And Thibo's just happy that he got a bunch of treats today. So that is it for me. I really hope you guys have enjoyed, and subscribe and like this video if you did, and we will see each other in the next video. Bye guys.